young, dedicated individuals. Welcome to the video. In this video today, um, perhaps not the best environment, right? Like I'm in a garden of a hotel in Moscow, very famous hotel. My granddad actually used to run this place, as in run the cafe area and the restaurant area here. By the way, don't smoke cigars. I smoke them. It doesn't mean that it's the best thing to do. But basically, I've been thinking about some things recently in my life, and I have to say a couple of things when it comes to money and when it comes to business and when it comes to what is actually truly important in life. I'm 19 now, going to be 20 very, very soon. Like in, gonna lie to you, don't know when, 2 or 3 months, something like that. October, basically. And the one thing that I can tell you is that chasing money and wanting money is the worst thing that you can do. I'll explain what I mean. Money is important, family is important, but working on yourself and dedicating yourself to God is the one thing that actually gets you all of these things, right? And it actually, like, it shows you how wrong you are about you thinking that you know things. You don't know shit. I don't know shit, right? Like the fact that I'm smoking a cigar, even that's like, why do I do it? I don't know why I'm doing it. This is like the real reality of it. The thing is, I know why. I like a cigar. I like this place. This is why I got here. I'm working. It's completely fine, right? But the one thing that I tell you is that if you frame things in your mind that you're the best version of yourself already, that you're very competent, that you can do all of the things that you know you have to do, because we have this ingrained in ourselves. You know that you living for yourself, you going to parties, you going to pizza here and there, whatever, isn't the thing that you should be doing, right? You do know that the harder thing is very often the better thing to do. Wake up, say, thank God I'm alive. That's the first thing. Second, read your Bible, go to church, whatever. Do these things. And second most important thing, dedicate yourself. Find a business idea, whatever. I teach people how to do DM setting. I'm very good at this. Probably one of the best, being very, very honest. And I know how to coach people in a very good way. I've done it for a very long time and have been in the business space for 4 fucking years. Tried everything, and I can tell you, DM setting is the best because you have the least amount of communication with the offer owner, right? And you work in the messages with people that you do not know, and you try to help them to solve a certain area of their life, and you don't solve it even for them. You just sell them for money, and then the coach does the rest, right? And I think genuinely, from my perspective, this is one of the greatest things that you can learn, one of the greatest skills online that you can learn in order to start to make money. There are setters, DM setters out there that are making 20K a month, by the way, for working 5, 6, 7 hours a day, which, by the way, just so we know, is not realistic like this. And realistically, you need 2 to 5 grand to live an amazing life. An amazing life, 2 to 5 grand. And it's not hard. You can get this, by the way, in like 1 to 3 months without any problems. I myself have made, what was it? I think 4.3 grand or 5 grand in my first month ever of learning DM setting. I paid thousands of dollars to coaches. I've been fucked over by coaches. Many things happened in my life where I had to dedicate myself so much to learn about these things. And I'm going to give them all away for free, pretty much. Also, I do charge for coaching, obviously, because I'm not working with everyone. I'm working only with very dedicated and serious individuals because it would be a waste of time for me to work with somebody who's not serious and who is not open to new worldviews, to learning how to do the thing, right? It would be just retarded to work with everyone. Second thing that I also want to tell you is that this whole thing about you being young and thinking that chasing girls or now I'll do the work and later I'll enjoy life, etc., etc., is genuinely the worst thing that you can think of. And it's complete lunacy and it's complete bullshit. We all think when we are young, because of social media, because of nowadays, right, how everything works, it was always the same. It was always the same thing. Like young guys wanting to be with more women, dates, this, that, sex, right? Gonna travel the world, be with them hoes, right? And this is literally like in some kind of a sense an ideology. It's like an idea that you prescribe yourself to, and do not blame anyone. Do not blame Andrew Tate. Do not blame anybody online for you believing in that thing, because you didn't sit down to actually think about very important things in your life, such as death, family, love, what is truly important, why are you making money. All of these things are very important, because the thing is, if you're making money to go and party and to go and fuck hoes, like that is going to reflect on your life many, many times over. This is my sin. This is my sin, and I'm being open about it. Like, I'm not saying that smoking a cigar is the smartest thing you could do. Like, it's not at all. It's not at all. And by the way, I went on a run today, a huge run, in order to now smoke a cigar, have coffee, and have fucking sparkling water, right? When when we are talking about sparkling water, almost forgot. I have to drink it. But yeah, here's another thing also that you should try to understand is that dating a lot of women and being with a lot of women will damage your soul. It's not a good thing. Same shit with fucking pornography and all of these things online. To watching a lot of girls on fucking Instagram, all of these things are actually damaging your mind in real time. And you do have to understand that there's bad and good things in life. We do have to agree on that, right? Like fucking hoes and going there and going there and going there, making money, this, that. That is the worst thing that you can do. Because really, it's like that same thing. Being rich can be good, can be bad. Depends on how you frame things and how you do things in life, not how you think about life. Not like I'll be with a hoe and then it will be good because I'll work. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. It's not a good way to live life. The one thing that I tell you is that the harder thing is always the right thing to do. I've struggled for 4 years to make money. I've tried many businesses. I've tried many things in order to get to the point where I now know at least this amount to know how to make money. For example, for example, yesterday, literally, I closed the deal, basically organized the whole sales team, DM setter, closer, etc., for a guy from US who's making right now 70K a month, was making 100 to 250 grand per month, and now we are going to scale him to, I don't know, really I do not know, because it's probably going to be somewhere along the line of 200K in a month from now. What does that mean? Well, it means that for me, he gets 5% of that. It's going to be 10K per month, something like that, right? Yeah, not something like that. Exactly 10K. If everything goes according to the plan. And also, I have many opportunities where other people, like, literally give me an offer and I say no to them. Where the offer is like, come work for me, I'll give you 30 grand a month. And I'm like, I don't give a shit because I don't want to work for somebody, right? I don't want to work in that way. I don't like the offer. I don't like the guy. I won't work for you. Oh, good. So where was I? Yeah, I don't want to work for everybody, right? And the thing is, in life, it is truly important for you to know when to say no and when to say yes when it comes to business, when it comes to women, when it comes to everything. The one thing that I can tell you that I wish, I fucking wish, and not with some sort of a, oh, I wish I knew my life is shit. No, my life is fucking great. My life is fucking great. But the thing is, if I were to go back 4 years ago when I started high school, right, I would do a couple of things. First, I would make money as soon as possible. Second, I would move out of my parents' home ASAP. ASAP, not looking back, not looking to ever go back to their home. Not because I hate my parents or anything like that. That's nonsense. Complete nonsense. I just went to Malta with my mother, paid a whole trip, etc., etc. That is nonsense. But the most important thing is that once you learn that family is very, very important, you'll also understand that you have to become a man. And being a boy means that you actually don't care about anybody else. You just care about yourself. You just care about being the boss. You just care about these things. Rather than thinking, how can I impact the world in a good way? How can I provide for my family? How can I later on, tomorrow, whenever in 4 years, 2 years, doesn't really matter. How can I become the man? Get married, have 10 kids, have as many kids as he wants to, and actually be able to afford having a lot of kids. One woman can give you fucking 8 kids, like without a problem. But you have to understand, how do I become a good husband? How do I get married? How can I get prepared for that? Because the thing is, like, you just say, "Oh, I'll get married," right? Or I have this girl that I'm dating, I'll propose. The thing is, it's not like that. It's actually much harder to do. And the one thing that I would suggest anyone who's young right now, if you're watching, dedicate yourself properly to learning one skill, not many things, not going into all of the things because I've done it. I've done it. I know. I know. I know. You think that you're going to go into DM setting, then you'll go into sales, then you go into this, into that, because you're going to progress, right? The thing is, every single business model from time in existence has worked, will work, and works now. All of them. It doesn't matter. The one thing that you should understand is that all it takes is learning one skill, knowing a couple of guys, not a lot, a couple of guys that need that skill, being fair, being hardworking, providing a good skill for them, and looking, how can I make the most amount of money for all of these businesses, all of these guys, and how can I provide value rather than me thinking, how can I make money for myself so I can go and travel and this and that. That's bullshit. And also, for you to understand one thing, I've traveled a bit, not a lot. I haven't been to Dubai, all of these places that all of these people show you online, right? And I'm not saying it's the worst thing, you can go to Dubai, whatever. I don't really give a shit personally, right? I might go to Dubai, I don't know. But the one thing that I can tell you is that I've had the same fun, the same good quality of life here in Belgrade, in a village in Serbia, in Malta, in a 2,000, 3,000, whatever dollar per week apartment, in Croatia, here, there, doesn't really matter. Why? Why? Most important thing is why. Because it's about how you frame things. I like this hotel because I have feelings for this hotel because it's like a cool place that I started went to go out. I did my first business here. I worked hours and hours on end here. I smoked my first cigar ever here. My whole family loves this place. That's why I love it. And I know people who actually work here. And I love the people that work here. And that is why. That is my why. What is your wine business? What is your wine life? Think about those kind of things. And once you know this, in whatever bullshit situation, whatever hardship situation you find yourself to be in, understand this too shall pass. I've had months, and this is just me being very, very honest. Like, I've never talked about this publicly because I thought it would be the most embarrassing thing, this and that. Uh, Having a month where you don't make money is completely fine. It's actually genuinely good because if you were to make millions of dollars right now, I can guarantee you, fucking guarantee you, wasn't in that situation. Thankfully, thank God I wasn't, but I can totally tell you that would destroy your life. You think that you making now millions of dollars and going to Miami, sorry for the English accent, going to Miami to fuck some hoes and this and that. You think that this is going to fulfill you, right? That this is going to be the right thing for you to do. It ain't. It ain't. It's really not a good thing to do. When I say it's not a good thing to do, it'll actually genuinely destroy you completely. And think to yourself for a single moment. The family is important. If I want one woman to have kids with me and to respect me, and for me to respect her, that's an amazing thing and the most important thing too. What can I now do as a youngster, right? What can I now do in order to get that outcome? Well, I can make money, not because I have to have a Lambo to attract a quality woman. That doesn't, that doesn't, like a Lambo will never attract a quality woman. I can tell you that 100%. A Rolly is not going to attract a good woman. Being a character, being a man. What does being a man actually mean? Providing for people, treating your family in a good way, but also being a character that your family can conquer. Like your family can tell you do this and you just do it. It's like you're a man, you think for yourself. You go away from your home because you have to work, because you have to do things, because you are important in your life. Not because you're the ego center of the universe, it's because you want to dedicate yourself to proper tasks and to most important things in life. Making money for your family, helping others, that's the most important thing by far. Because if you think about it, right now I'm smoking this cigar. This cigar had to be made by some people that are no worse than me, that are rolling blunts every single day, right? Also, it had to be shipped here, driven by a car, whatever, here. Then somebody had to serve me this cigar. I had to have money to pay for this cigar. If I want to have a good experience in this restaurant, this hotel, right? I have to know people. How can I know people? By treating them good, by saying hi, by telling them stories, by being like actually having a connection, a real human connection with them. And also, most importantly, tip people, give money to people that like be a giver. Tony Robbins said this. It's like one of the truest things about business and life. Be a giver and you'll get everything you want. Which means what? Give without thinking and calculating how can I make the most amount of money from this. It's actually, when you think about it, at least for a bit, it's actually the most disgusting thing you can do. If you only calculate things, if you don't focus on relationships, if you don't focus on pretty good product in actually helping people, genuinely doing something good, that's the worst thing that you can do. Why the fuck do you have a business now? Business, actually, as in itself, as a definition, is not only to make money. That may be economically, right? But as a definition, is to provide a service or a product to somebody, make them not only feel good, but make them actually use a product which is genuinely good, which genuinely at least changes their life a bit. And I'll tell you, by no means am I perfect. By no means am I perfect. By many means, however, I've been able to not go to college. I've been able to be in fights. I have a scar here, by the way. I've been in fights, literal fights with my dad, with everybody I loved. I had no support from anybody at that time. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It wasn't a good thing. It was a good thing, but I needed it. And I fought my way, not fought literally, just so you know, but I fought my way by working and doing things I needed to do every single day to actually get to the point where I now can enjoy life in that kind of a sense that I now know the skills that I do. I worked and learned from the Tates. I've learned from many great people within the industry. And also, I've been able to prove myself many times to all of these people that I can get shit done and that I can make them money. And that actually, I'm a good friend to my friends, etc. And yeah, some piece of advice: be a giver, not a taker. Also, love your family, do your best, work every single day. And this is not just be humble and be a pussy, just so we understand. It's about being a man. It's about actually trying and actually giving it your best every single day. And that's it. And as I said, I'm helping people literally for free. So subscribe to this fucking YouTube thing. Go to my IG. It'll be in the comments, in the description, whatever. And also, very important thing. I have a community, Discord, whatever. Text me on IG, and perhaps my team will get back to you, and somehow we can help you make money. We can help you help yourself. That's pretty much it. So thank you for watching the video. Now I'll go smoke this cigar, another one as well, drink a bit of sparkling water, and fuck off home and go to sleep after I have worked for 2 more hours probably. So yeah, guys, cheers.